Our next topic deals with something interesting happening in TalkSport. Recently, they had a guest, Johnny Nelson, who is a former cruiserweight world champion, and he has some words towards Tyson Fury. And this is what he said on TalkSport.
I don't even think Bob Arum knows what he's referring to. I don't even think Frank knows what he's referring to, because Tyson's getting to the stage where, and it's obvious he's losing fans, loyal fans, because all these empty promises that are coming. He's boxed what? He's supposed to box 20 opponents in the last 2 months. They've never come off, or his negotiations are falling through because he's not happy with whatever. So that it's like the boy that cried wolf. Trust is starting to go. So you've heard this again. And it is the Tyson Fury show, but he needs to understand boxing was there before him. Boxing will be there after him. He isn't boxing, and he actually thinks he is boxing. And again, it's like the Usyk situation. I thought Tyson Fury beat Usyk. I just don't find Tyson Fury thinks he'll beat him.
Why do we feel that we're not getting these fights over the line with Tyson Fury? What do you think the underlying problem is with it, Johnny? Like sort of
Tyson Fury is the problem. We know he's a good fighter, but Tyson Fury, if he doesn't want to fight today, he's going to make up the most ridiculous excuses. He's this, he's that. He didn't give me this, he didn't give me that. He didn't wear pink shoelaces or whatever. And it's Tyson Fury.
So, practically, Johnny Nelson has said that most of the problems is Tyson Fury. All right. One of the interviewers asked him, he's like, what do you think is the real problem with why these fights aren't happening? And Johnny Nelson's like, Tyson Fury is the problem. He is losing loyal fans. He needs to understand boxing was there before him and boxing will be there after him. And that Tyson Fury thinks that he is boxing.
Yeah, so I played it at the same time that you played it. And like, dog, he put them pretty much on the dot when he said, "Oh, he has if he doesn't have he has pink shoelaces. I can't do the fight, bro. Like, I don't like the color pink." So yeah, that's pretty much in a nutshell. The issue with Tyson Fury is, I actually don't think that he thinks that he's boxing. I think that he's just scared.
Oh, you think he's scared?
Yeah, I think, well, logically, right? It's sure. I think it's scary to have to keep putting yourself in compromising positions as a career. That's the fight game. The fight game is you're putting yourself, if you're trying to go up, I mean, for like you're trying to challenge yourself over and over and over again. Yeah, it gets tiring. So, dude, Tyson, just retire. You got millions of dollars. You can reinvest the money that you have. You have a lot of money. You can reinvest it into businesses or stocks that can just create residual over time, and that you don't have to worry about money ever. Or just do it one more time with Usyk and get even more money, especially with the Saudi Arabian people. So you have all that money and then you just retire with that. I don't care if you win or lose, but you can't just keep running away. You know what I mean? Because I really don't think that he thinks he's all that. If he does, that's really stupid. Because it doesn't look good. If TalkSport, who was, like you said, who was like a really, pro Tyson Fury crowd, then it's not looking good for you if you keep, like, whether you like it or not, you're ducking fights, and you're just the Usyk fight. If you actually wanted to make that happen, you would have done it the first time. You would have made that super easy. Usyk was willing to make that super easy, but you didn't, which just shows a lot. So I mean, he just put it right. It's. I personally think that Tyson Fury doesn't think he's all that. I just think he's scared. That's okay. Just don't pussyfoot around it though. Like, at least say that Usyk's a little bit harder dude, and I'm scared, and I'll it'd be better if you say that and you said you're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I mean it's better than doing this, whatever this is. It's trash. It's not a good look for you. So, what do you think, Mark? What do you think about what Johnny Nelson said?
Bro, he preached it, bro, because he even admits, he's like, I know Tyson Fury could beat Usyk, right?
Sure, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then he goes in further and he's like, but it's Tyson Fury who's avoiding it. You know, by the actual count, Tyson Fury should have fought 20 people by now because of all the different people he's called out in the last few months. Mm-hmm. But none of it has ever come to fruition. None of it has ever done. None of it has ever happened. Even his own promoters, Bob Arum and Frank Warren, are like, we don't know what he wants. And it's interesting to me because I'm like, Tyson Fury is gifted. He's 6'9". He moves like a middleweight. He has the skills to pay the bills, but yet he doesn't want to test himself. He just wants to stay at the 5th grade level.
Yeah.
You know? Like you know that one friend who's like super smart, but doesn't want to go above the next level. He's fine chilling at, playing at the easy level. Like he's just completely wiping the floor. But then the moment you put him on like a little harder difficulty, he's like, I don't know about this, Chief. Let's go back down. Right. And Tyson Fury, I'm not gonna say he faked his mental health issue, because I don't know what goes on in his head. But man, with all the talk you make and all this, it just makes me wonder. I'm like, what is your plan, bro? Why are you, he constantly trashes boxing too. He said boxing has been shit since he was gone.
Since I've been away from boxing's gone to a load of shit. Absolute shit. I've got to give everybody in the country something to look forward to. A proper fucking event.
I'm like, but since he was gone, we had Ryan Garcia, Caleb Plant versus Benavidez, Loma versus Haney, Tank versus Garcia. We're about to have Spence versus TC. Arguably, we're going to have also Wilder versus Ruiz. We're going to have Canelo versus Charlo. Then we're possibly going to have AJ versus Wilder.
Damn.
There's been a lot. That's a good year for boxing, in my opinion.
That's how you know, like when the person that you beat is doing more than you, and people are looking at that person in a good light.
Yeah, and yeah, because both Wilder and AJ are willing to fight, right? It's just now you're saying you want to have a hybrid match with John Jones in the UFC. You're saying you want to do this. You're saying you want to do that. You want to fight some Australian nobody. And we're doing all this and that, and you call Usyk, pussy and all this, but nothing's happening, bro. And I'm following the complete agreement that you are the problem, my friend. Like, I truly believe now that you are legitimately the problem, because AJ and Usyk fought without a hitch, no problem. No disagreement with the contract. It was pretty smooth sailing, right? It's just you are just like constantly in that point where it's like you say something, but then the fight doesn't fall through, and then you call them a coward. You call them like, oh, this person doesn't want to wear pink shoelaces to the fight, so no fight. And it is what it is, but more so, that's more important is what you guys think. What do you think, that Tyson Fury is the problem, or do you think it's his opponents that are the problem? Do you think that maybe Usyk is the one who's stalling? Let us know in the comment section below.